Hi everyone, Blues from School Busters, and today I've got two tunes for you for the XJR-9, a 800pp tune and a 700pp tune. Concentrating on the 800pp first, it'll take you around Sardegna. Well, I managed to get round in 23:57, so under 24 minutes, and I managed a lap time of 1:30.7. So it's faster than 787B, sort of. I don't know if it was just practice getting better as I was doing the tunes for these cars, but it's at least up there, and if not, just slightly better. Right, let's get into the tune. Right, so we're going to start off with some racing hard tyres, and then ride height's going to be 60 at the front, 90 at the rear, anti-roll bar 8 at the front, 10 at the rear, damping compression 35 on both, damping expansion 45 on both, natural frequency 3.5 at the front, 4 at the rear, negative camber 2.5 at the front, 2 at the rear, no toes, all set to 0. The diff, you can up that if you're struggling with a bit of oversteer as you come out the corners, but I've got it set to 5. Minimal downforce on the front, max on the rear for the PP. ECU, leave that at 100. Ballast, set that to 17 at position -49, and then the power restrictor is down at -74. Fully customizable racing transmission, set it to 370, and then do these numbers: 167, 206, 255, 315 and 365. High RPM turbo equipped, and then you want your brake balance set to 3, and that's it. Nice easy tune. The only bits that you need to buy are the high RPM turbo and the racing transmission. So coming through the last corner here, no toe from the Audi. We're going to take the car all the way up to the crest and then brake at the top of the crest, just hitting 205 miles an hour there, 206, and then just lean the car in, let it roll round the first corner, full throttle through the first chicane, and then as you get to the 50 mark on the right hand side, hit the brakes, and then the aim is to keep as far left as you possibly can for that part of the chicane, and then that lets you get as much rotation as you can on that second part. Full throttle down to the first hairpin, braking just after the 50 mark, again let it roll round, and then on the throttle as soon as you see those wind turbines. Taking it all the way up to the second hairpin, you're going to brake around the 150 metre mark, and you're going to keep right, and then as you start turning, just let go of the accelerator. So, on the power as early as you can, but be careful because it is a slippery corner, that one, so don't just floor it straight away without losing a bit of traction. Through this chicane, keeping right as much as you can, hit the brakes slightly, come off the accelerator, roll around the corner, and get as much rotation as you can, and for the final hairpin, same drill again, just braking at the 100 metre mark. And that's it. That'll take you down to the last corner, and you can take that one flat out if you get the correct line for it. Just make sure you hit that apex. Might be a bit touch and go, but you should make it through there. You'll know if you can. Yeah, 130.7 smashed the other cars to lap time, so yeah, another very good car to use on Sardegna. Right, 700pp tune, let's get into that. So again, we're on racing hard tyres, suspension this time is 60 and 80, anti-roll bar is 7 and 10, the compression is now 30, so 35, expansion still 45, natural frequency is going up at the front to 4, the negative camber is still the same, 2.5 and 2, no toes again. Your differential, leave it at 5, you don't need to have it any higher, there's not enough power going to the wheels. 500 downforce at the front, 496 at the rear, just maxing out that PP. And then you want the fully customizable ECU still on, 82 power on that, max ballast, and then set to -35. Power restrictors down at 70, and then just set the transmission to normal. No supercharger, brake balance is still set to 3, in fact you can set it to 5. It's just personal preference that for me. Yeah, that's it for this tune. in terms of how strategy goes, you can just leave it on fuel map 1. You should easily beat everyone else. I managed to get a 4-minute lap time in. Just obviously on Le Mans, be wary of the rain, because this car, if it hits a bit of rain, as soon as it starts to lose traction, that is it. It is gone. It's not like the other cars, well, the more normal street cars or Group 3 4s, where you could probably get away with racing hard tyres in the wet. This car just does not like it. So that covers 700pp. Let's move on to 600pp. So this car is different to all the other cars on Tokyo. It is smooth like butter. So it's dead easy to go around the corners, dead easy to control. The only difference is it doesn't have the pace of some of the other tuned cars like the Mustang or the Suzuki Cappuccino. But if you're up for a different experience, this is a good car to do it in. It's a bit more of a challenge overtaking the opponents, but you can carry so much more speed through the corners. It is ridiculous, like you just saw there. You fly through. So let me give you the tune for it. So tyres wise, we're going to go comfort soft tyres. That's needed for the lowest amount of PP you can get. Ride height is 60/90, roll bar again 7/10. The damping ratio on the front you want to go 25, rear 30. Expansion 45 on both. The natural frequency you want to set it at 3.8 on the front, 4 on the rear. The negative camber 2.5 and 2 again. Toes are the same, they're all set to 0. The diff, again, not enough power to make much of a difference, so just leave it at 5 to give yourself the maximum rotation. Minimum downforce at the front, max on the rear. ECU set to 70. Ballast set to 200 and set to -50. Power restrictor set to 70. Transmission on normal. No turbocharger. And brake balance set to 5. And that leaves you with 364 horsepower, which is not much at all, but car weighs 1.1 tons, and it, as you can see from the rotational G there on the bottom left, it's just gone off, but it's 1.32, and in other cars you're looking around 1.15 to 1.2, so you can go much faster through those high speed corners in the middle sector of the track. So yeah, that's all folks, 3 tunes for you there for the XJR. If you want to do a similar sort of thing for the Mercedes C9, Porsche 962, 787B and obviously the R9 2CP, do them. They're all comparable to this car, so if you want to detune them to 700 and 600pp, go for it. It's a good experience, different experience on the other races. Right, if you like that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you've got any cars you want us to do a tune for, just comment below. We've got plenty in the bank, but if you've got a specific request, we can look into it for you. Until next time folks, adios.